If I could summarize my message about personal finance in one video and action steps you should take, this would be it. Step 1, make sure you have a budget. This is 50-30-20. 50% of your net pay is in fixed expenses like your mortgage, your rent, and your essential costs. Then 30% fun expenses, and then 20% for saving and investing. If you're in a high cost area or this doesn't feel possible to you, try going for 60-25-15. Okay, step 2. Start saving originally for your emergency fund. This will be a starter emergency fund of $1,000 or euros or pounds, wherever you are, or the equivalent. Then step 3, start paying off any debt. This doesn't include mortgage, this doesn't include student loans, but this is things like credit card debt and car loan payments. So pay off that debt. Step 4, once you've paid off your debt, start saving for your fully fledged emergency fund. So this should be 3 to 6 months of expenses. I'd say 3 months is fine for somebody who is single, who doesn't have a mortgage. If you have a mortgage and you have a family and kids and pets, maybe this needs to be 6 months. Okay, and then once you have saved for your fully fledged emergency fund, step 5 is to invest that 10-20% of your net pay into index funds. So start with the S&P 500, get an app like eToro or Trading 212 and just dump money in there every month, 10-20% of your income in index funds. I'll talk about that in another video, but for now, start with the S&P 500. If your budget's working for you, this is the last step. So if your budget's working for you, you're investing 10-20% of your income and you think you have a little bit of money extra, instead of investing that money, pay off extra towards your mortgage if you have a house. So this can reduce the time that you pay back the mortgage and it can significantly reduce the interest paid. If you follow these steps, even if you don't follow the last step, if you follow these steps, you will become a net worth millionaire in 20, 30, 40 years. Paying just $200 per month into the S&P 500 will give you $1 million after 40 years. I am sure that you can make a sacrifice for $200 per month. I know that when I was working in London, I had $200 extra and I just probably spent it on drinks. If I'd have saved this, I would have had an extra 20 grand in my investments if I'd have invested that over 7 years. So please, 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 if you can find at least 200, more if you can, 10-20% of your net pay, invest it in index funds. Once you have the emergency fund, you will be a net worth millionaire.